In our journey to understand life and its puzzles, we often find ourselves focused on things that guide us, like teachings of this video, symbols, and certain beliefs. These are like a finger pointing at the moon. But let's think about it for a moment. What is more important, the finger or the moon it points to? The finger is only a tool, showing us the way. The moon, however, is the real treasure, shining brightly in the night sky. This ancient metaphor reminds us of something very important. The things we use to guide us, like books, lessons, or even traditions, are not the ultimate truth. They help us see the truth, but they are not the truth itself. If we focus too much on the finger, we might miss the beauty of the moon. As we grow and go through life, it's easy to get distracted. We may find ourselves chasing after labels, what people call us, how we define ourselves, or we might cling tightly to beliefs, thinking that one idea or system has all the answers. Sometimes, we even get caught up in material things, like wanting the newest phone or the fanciest car. These things are not bad by themselves, but if we focus too much on them, we might forget to look at the bigger picture. It's like getting so excited about the finger pointing at the moon that we never actually see the moon. What lies beyond these distractions is what really matters. It's the deeper truth about who we are and why we're here. To find this truth, we need to look inward. So, how do we start looking inward? It begins with awareness. Awareness means paying attention to what's happening inside us and around us. When we stop and really notice our thoughts, feelings, and actions, we start to understand ourselves better. Imagine sitting by a calm lake. The water is so still that you can see your reflection clearly. But if the water is rough and full of ripples, you can't see much at all. Our minds are like that lake. When we're busy, stressed, or distracted, our thoughts become like ripples on the water. But when we practice being calm and aware, our minds become like the still lake, and we can see ourselves clearly. One way to calm the mind is through mindfulness. Mindfulness is about being fully present in the moment. It's about paying attention to what you're doing right now, whether it's eating, walking, or even just breathing. When we're mindful, we stop worrying about the past or the future. Instead, we focus on the present, which is where life happens. Looking inward is not always easy, but it's worth it. It's like going on a treasure hunt. The treasure we're looking for is not outside of us, it's inside. Each step we take brings us closer to understanding ourselves and our place in the universe. Think about a seed. At first, it's small and doesn't look like much. But inside that seed is the potential to grow into a big, strong tree. In the same way, inside each of us is the potential to grow, learn, and discover amazing things about ourselves. The journey of self-discovery isn't something you finish in a day or even a year. It's a lifelong adventure. Along the way, you'll learn about your strengths, your fears, and your dreams. You'll also discover how connected you are to the world around you. Just like the tree is connected to the soil, the sun, and the rain, we are connected to everything in the universe. When we're on this journey, it's important to remember that the signs and symbols we encounter are just tools. They're not the destination. A map can show you the way to a beautiful mountain, but it's not the mountain itself. In the same way, teachings and beliefs can guide us, but they're not the final answer. Think of a story about travelers in a desert. They come across a sign that says, "Oasis this way." The sign is helpful. It points them in the right direction. But the travelers don't stop at the sign. They keep going until they find the oasis, a place with water and shade where they can rest and refresh themselves. We are like those travelers. The teachings and symbols we encounter are like the sign in the desert. They guide us towards something greater, but we have to keep moving forward to find the real oasis, the deeper truth about ourselves and the universe. Trusting the process. As you explore this journey, It's normal to feel unsure at times. You might wonder if you're on the right path or if you'll ever find what you're looking for. That's okay. Trust the process. Just like a tree doesn't grow overnight, personal growth takes time. Each small step you take is important. Remember, the journey itself is valuable. It's not just about reaching the destination. It's about what you learn and experience along the way. Every moment, every challenge, and every insight is a part of your growth. As you continue the journey of self-discovery, you'll begin to notice something amazing. The answers you seek are not somewhere far away. They are already within. You know, each of us has an inner light, a kind of wisdom that can guide us. Sometimes it might feel dim, especially when we're distracted by worries or doubts. But with practice and patience, we can make it shine brighter. Think of a lantern covered in dust. At first, it doesn't seem like much, but when you wipe away the dust, the light shines clearly. Our inner light works the same way. When we clear away the distractions and illusions of life, we uncover the wisdom and strength that have always been inside us. It's important to understand that challenges are a natural part of the journey. Just like a caterpillar must struggle to emerge as a butterfly, we grow stronger through the difficulties we face. Challenges teach us resilience, patience, and the importance of never giving up. Imagine climbing a mountain. The path is steep, and there are moments when it feels impossible to keep going. But with each step, you get closer to the top, and when you finally reach it, the view is breathtaking. You realize that the struggle made the journey worth it. In the same way, every challenge you face helps you grow. Instead of avoiding difficulties, accept them. See them as opportunities to learn more about yourself and the world. As you look inward, you'll also start to feel a deeper connection with the universe. This connection is not about understanding every mystery of the stars or the galaxies. It's about feeling that you're a part of something much bigger than yourself. Think about a drop of water in the ocean. On its own, it might seem small and insignificant, but when it's part of the ocean, it becomes powerful and endless. In the same way, we are all connected to the vast universe. This connection gives us a sense of purpose and belonging. One way to strengthen this connection is by spending time in nature. Whether it's watching the sunrise, walking through a forest, or simply sitting under a tree, nature has a way of reminding us of the beauty and harmony of life. It helps us feel grounded and at peace. As you grow on this journey, two qualities will become your greatest allies: gratitude and compassion. Gratitude is about appreciating the good things in your life, no matter how small they might seem. It could be the warmth of the sun on your face, the laughter of a friend, or even the simple joy of a quiet moment. When we focus on gratitude, we shift our attention from what we lack to what we have. This brings a sense of contentment and joy. Compassion, on the other hand, is about understanding and caring for others. When we see the struggles and joys of others, we realize how connected we all are. Compassion helps us build stronger relationships and brings more kindness into the world. By practicing gratitude and compassion, you not only enrich your own life, but also the lives of those around you. These qualities are like seeds. The more you nurture them, the more they grow, spreading beauty and goodness wherever you go. So, how do we know if we're on the true path? The answer is simple. When you feel a sense of peace and purpose, you're moving in the right direction. The true path is not about following a specific set of rules or beliefs. It's about being true to yourself and staying open to learning and growing. It's also important to remember that everyone's path is unique. What works for one person might not work for another. That's okay. The beauty of life is that we each have our own journey to take. Trust your instincts and listen to your heart. It will guide you better than any map ever could. Let's return to the metaphor of the moon and the finger pointing to it. Now that we've explored this idea, we can see its deeper meaning. The moon represents the ultimate truth, the essence of life and existence. The finger represents the tools that guide us, teachings, beliefs, and symbols. Our goal is to see the moon, to understand the deeper truths of life. But we must not confuse the finger for the moon. The finger is helpful, but it's not the final destination. To truly see the moon, we must look beyond the finger. We must look inward and outward, connecting with ourselves and the universe. In the end, the journey to understanding is not about finding all the answers. It's about accepting the questions, the challenges, and the discoveries along the way. Each step brings us closer to the truth, but it's the journey itself that shapes us and helps us grow. So, let us move forward with open hearts and minds. Let us cherish the guides and tools that help us, but always remember to look beyond them. The moon is waiting, shining brightly in the night sky. All we have to do is look up and see it. I have an important message for all of you. From now, on every video I share on this channel, share one lesson that you learned from the video, and I will pin the comment you shared so that it can help the people that need your help. Thank you for joining us on this journey of reflection and growth. Together, let's continue exploring the path to wisdom and help as many people as we could for our afterlife and this life.